live, go live, go live.
Let me go live right now. Let me go live right now. We are live. We're live right now. We're live.
Recording live.
Go ahead and say what you just said again.
I said this is gonna be a 9. Wait, let me start from the beginning. Are we really talking about UFOs?
Yeah, we're talking about UFOs.
Yeah, we're talking about UFOs.
This is gonna be a 9-minute conversation.
Why is it gonna be a 9-minute conversation?
Because UFOs are not real.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, let's get it in.
All right, so let's go ahead and get it in. Let's go ahead and get it in. We're short staffed, but hey,
I have to go.
All right, man. We got.
What's up?
We got College. I know who he is. Collins Relationship Guru. Check him out. We got Denisha. You know who she is. She came and joined us last week. We're gonna make her and Buddy a regular. Okay, we're gonna make them regular because she does have a blog coming out and a podcast coming out. I don't know about a podcast, but I just threw it out there to to prophesy. You know what I'm saying? Prophesy. And we also got Bubba Deuce. Bubba Deuce. What's up?
Oh, hold on. Time out. I said Bubba. Yes, sir. Bubba Deuce.
Bubba Deuce. So Bubba Deuce is joining us today.
Yes. Yes. What's going on?
See what he brings.
The alter ego, man.
Who can you explain?
Bubba Deuce. Yes. It's a good story. Back in the day, about 10 years ago, I needed a rapper because I'm a musician. That's what I do. I sing. So I needed a rapper. My brother didn't rap no more. He threw in the towel. Jamare over there. He used to rap.
No, I did not.
Rap, but he stopped.
All right, check it out. He's done.
So Lloyd.
He's muted. All right. We got Drew. Drew to the. Hey, Drew, what's up?
What's good, man? Chilling,
look,
man.
He tired. He have to take care of that baby. He's sleep. Look. He just put the baby to sleep.
No. My wife got her, man. She got her. Man. I'm good. How y'all doing?
We're doing good.
How you doing, man?
Technical difficulties in the beginning.
Just chilling. I heard you used to rap.
No, I did not.
Yes, sir. That's what he said.
He's getting muted. There it is. He's muted. There it is. This mute button, I'm letting you guys know today, this mute button will get some work. All right. You disrespect me, the mute button will get to work. All right. So tonight's episode, I wish I had some scary music in the background or some
this guy.
There it is, right there. That's what we need. I don't know what's going on with Bo. Okay, she came back. Today episode, we're going to be talking about UFOs, or what they currently call them, UAPs, Unidentified Aerial Phenomena. I know why they did that, because they wanted to separate themselves from that, the ufologists and weird stuff. But Denisha, I'm going to hit Denisha first, Drew. I'm going to hit Denisha first. All right. Because Denisha said this was going to be a 9-minute conversation.
Let me start my timer.
Hold on, yo, man. He said, let me hear some bars. All right. So she had a 9-minute conversation because she says UFOs don't exist. So I'm going to ask you, if they do not exist, right? Why recently they just had, May? They had a huge conference in Congress about over 400 military reports about unidentified aerial phenomena. Now, remember what this means. This doesn't mean that they're aliens or extraterrestrial. It essentially means that there are stuff or things in the sky and underwater that they cannot properly identify. Now, I wish I could play the video, but the guy's talking about, if you go and research it, they're talking about that these spacecrafts and submarine crafts are moving at hypersonic speeds. Hold on. 1,000 times faster than any human aircraft or submarine. It's just crazy. So Go ahead, Denisha. Tell me, do you believe in aliens or do you not?
I do not. Just because they reported that doesn't make it fact, and that's just another fear tactic, another reason to spend military dollars. Like, what do you want me to say? I don't
That's all
believe
you
it.
got. That's all you
I
got.
don't believe it. I don't believe that's not enough. Just because they had a meeting and they had 400 people say that, it's not enough. I'm sorry.
All right, so we're gonna go past you. We're gonna get back to you because you're just a non-believer, and we mute non-believers. You're muted. You're a non-believer. You get muted. All right. Oh, you muted yourself. You cheater. You are a cheater. You're a cheater. Go ahead, Drew. Tell me what you think. We will get to this wild, crazy Bubba Deuce character.
I personally, I think I'm with her when your intro about people meeting up. It's kind of like, not because 1,000 or a couple thousand white guys show up at a Capitol to protest elections doesn't mean that election results weren't valid. So, with that being said, I don't believe. Okay, if you're trying to say that they're alien life forms, I don't believe they'll come to our planet for the simple fact that we are too simplistic and primitive. We're fighting over skin color and other nonsense. So there's no point in them coming here. At night, do I believe that there may be objects out there that we can't identify? Could be human? Absolutely. We're good for that. You know that. But in terms of them being alien, yeah, I don't believe that at all. I don't think they would come here. Like, we've got to be the worst planet in our soul. In our
All right, you're muted. You're muted.
I just said we got.
No, okay, hold up. Hey, I got a question though. I got a question. Do you believe that at any point in time we, could get the technology to travel far enough to get to another inhabited planet? Wait, he's muted.
My fault. Go ahead.
Yeah, this guy. I believe. Will we ever get technology? No. I think even if we did, they wouldn't want anything to do with us. They'll probably see us coming and be like, you know what? Let's just disappear. Let's go hide. We are.
Thank you, man.
We've shown a proclivity to destroy any and everything within our realm.
Right. Okay. So but my question is, if there are people or there are beings out there that could perceive us and say, I don't want to deal with them, right?
Yeah.
Then there's something out there, right?
No, listen, hear me out. I'd be an idiot to tell you that there's not other life. For the simple fact that just look at our whoever designed it, whether you want to believe, God or whatever you want to call it. There's definitely a force that there's creativity there. I don't think they just stopped at us. Right. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do believe that there's other life, but I just believe that out of everybody else, based on what I know and what we know, based on empirical evidence. I mean, right now, we had idiots 20, 30 years ago saying global warming was not real. Even recently, the idiots came, it's not real. Europe is on fire. Temperatures are going up, and people are coming to realization that a lot of the activities that we did led to this. This ain't no random shifting of the sun. The sun didn't come closer. It stayed where it's at. So because of our activity, looking at what we've done to our planet before and what we continue to do, I mean, as a species, not all of us, but we can say some of us are inherently destructive.
Yeah. Okay,
so imagine what we would do.
Listen, you're still thinking from a human's perspective about your own planet and not as an explorer. Like, we go into and we study life forms that are not quote unquote sentient beings, and we don't say, oh, we're not going to study ants because they're not as smart as us. Like, you're done. You're muted. Next person.
What?
Bubba Deuce. Bubba Deuce.
Wow.
Because like y'all, come on, Bubba Deuce Deuce, Tim, I'm about to bring you in a second. Bubba Deuce Deuce, give me something, Bubba Deuce Deuce, because this panel is boring me right now. They're talking about nobody's gonna come visit us because we're too stupid and we're too tired. We got some pessimistic people on this panel today. Go ahead, Bubba Deuce Deuce, tell me what you got.
Listen, pay attention now. I'm gonna teach y'all something. It's impossible for there not to be aliens outside of us. It's impossible. I mean, let me tell you why. You like Trashy said, you got to be egotistical to believe that you are the greatest sentient being in the vastness of the universe. Wait, Andrew, I'll mute Andrew.
Do I have to?
He's talking right now.
All right, go ahead.
Who said we were the greatest? I never said that.
No. You think that though because you think there's nothing alien outside of you.
I'm confused. I don't know where that line came from. Who said that?
No. He didn't say that. He didn't say he don't believe in aliens.
Nobody said that.
No.
Oh, you said you don't believe in aliens. You're muted.
No. Bubba Deuce.
Mute yourself.
Deuce just said it's egotistical. You think highly of yourself if you don't believe that they're here.
Yes.
He said that.
No, not here, but that there are aliens.
No, but he didn't say that. He said that.
My fault. It wasn't true. My fault. It wasn't. My bad. It was Denisha.
But that doesn't make any sense. How does that make me egotistical? I don't get it.
Because listen, you think that you are the most intelligent being in the universe.
When did I say that?
By saying that there are no aliens.
No, you can't tell me that I said that. I didn't say that.
You are saying that though, because you're saying, there's nothing outside of you that can be smarter or like you other than this earth.
Oh, hold on. Hey, Bubba,
that's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Ask Denisha, do you believe that there are other extraterrestrials or aliens, and just not the flying saucer things?
I believe in neither. I believe that I don't believe in either of those.
Oh, okay.
She thinks she's the greatest thing in the universe.
I'm so confused how that equates to me believing that I'm the greatest thing in the universe.
Because basically,
I mean, you see flying things in the sky, you don't know what it is. You just immediately say it's a UFO.
Yes, thank you, Trashy. Thank you.
No.
It is implied. That's what you're implying.
It is not implied. I did not say it. So, hello, Trashy TV and Bubba Deuce Deuce. The answer is no.
Buddy, please get your wife. She's muted. Let's go to Tim. Tim, what's going on?
What's happening, bro? What's happening? Y'all can hear me okay?
We can hear you, Tim.
All right, cool. All right, man. So, has anybody ever heard of a guy named Billy Carson?
Billy Carson?
Yeah.
Billy?
Yeah, man. So, sharp brother, man, real sharp. So, he so first and foremost, yeah, I believe in aliens. I think aliens are not there, but this is his argument, and it's not really his argument. It's what he's read and what like the conclusion that he come up with. And so there's this the Samaritan creation story, and there's these beings that come down called the Anunnaki.
Let's go, Tim. I'm removing everybody. Hold on.
So what this says is the Anunnaki are a group of beings that was on a galactic search for gold, because gold was going to be able to stabilize their planet, which was Nibiru. So
you know the story, boy. You know the whole story.
So what was going on here is like they needed gold. So they scattered out this planet, what we on now, and they found gold. So they started mining the gold. And then what had happened was they used other Anunnakis from their planet to mine this gold. And those guys got tired of doing this gold. They hey man, look, we working too hard. We ain't liking it, so we finna go ahead and rebel because we tired of this. So what those guys have figured out is like, yo, let's create something that's gonna mine the gold for us. And so like they came up with the thing of we could use artificial intelligence. We could create a robot or something like that. And they was like, nah, that's probably gonna be a bad idea because they could outnumber us and they could do us in. Well, how about we make something that's like us, but not really above us? So what they did was took a humanoid off this planet and said, hey, let us make man in our image. So I know it sounds wild, but here's where the science come in, right? So this,
Hey,
Let him talk. Let him
Denisha,
talk.
wait, real quick. This was
Yeah.
the Sumerian I was telling you about yesterday when I was
Yeah.
talking to Bubba.
Yes.
I mean, buddy.
Yeah, so 200,000 years ago, they said that's when the Anunnaki came down. That's when Anunnaki got here to mine the gold. So kind of with the science that backs that story up in South Africa, there's a minefield out there called Adam's Calendar, which is said to be the oldest mine in the world. It is carbon dated to about 200,000 years ago. So they said what happened. So like according to the tablets, what it was is that they modified themselves with the existing hominoid that was already on this planet, and so they genetically modified it. So what that means is like what the science backs up with that is like, hey, you could look at one of our chromosomes, and one of our chromosomes is like it's spliced. I want to say chromosome 2, maybe. I want to say chromosome 2. I could be wrong, either 6 or 2, one of them. It's spliced. It looks like it's being genetically modified. But we are genetically modifying things today. And so, and then the other thing was, hey, we set up a group. They don't made a group. They don't made plenty. But the problem was they could never get them to reproduce. So if you think about it in terms like, well, if you cross a lion and a tiger, you get this liger, but the liger can't reproduce. So like what they figure out is, okay, well, we played with it, and one of the beings, which I want to say they said it was probably either Isis or whoever the female version of that. She's like, well, we'll create a zygote. I would bring the baby full term, and that's what happened. So that's your creation story from the Emerald Tablets, and that's how man got here. So yes, there's aliens. In my opinion, there are aliens. I kind of lean more towards that one, that story, because it answers a lot of questions that I had before. And so, would it be aliens? What would they look like? Hell, they look like us, or we look like them. So yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot more to it, but just the basis of it, yeah, I believe they exist. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did some scoping out of other solar systems just to figure out what life can be. Because here's another one. Of course, I'm pretty sure everybody on here heard of the Dogon, right? That's in Mali, Africa.
Dogon tribe, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Dogon tribe. So their creation stories. We came from Sirius B,
Yes.
and so everybody knows of Sirius A, but nobody knows of Sirius B.
Talk to them.
Yeah, Sirius B is a dwarf, a star that burned out. That's why we can't see it.
And you can't see with the naked eye when they
with the naked eye.
Hey, and what about their feet? Their feet look like this.
I never looked at a picture of the Dogon's feet. I never looked at a picture of his
they
feet.
look like bird feet, bro.
Yes.
Wow.
So what Tim is talking about is what I mentioned in the broadcast, which is called the ancient astronaut theory.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's a lot of things. If you study ancient art, you can see images of flying saucers or beings coming from outer space. And that's one of the things we were talking about offline yesterday when I told Buddy can say something in the comments. When I told him, when they talked about Enoch or Elijah getting carried off by God in a chariot of fire, that it wasn't a chariot, it was a UFO.
Yep. And I was listening.
Hey, Denisha, bust out loud.
Appreciate you, Tim. Appreciate you.
No problem.
What you got to say, Drew?
Hey, mute. What did Denisha say?
Hold on, we'll bring Denisha back.
Technically,
Wait a minute,
by definition, that story about Elijah and the chariot of fire and all that, one could identify that as a UFO. I mean, they described it based on what they saw.
Come on, Drew, let's go.
No, but I mean, like the story with the whole derivations. I mean, I just don't, and I don't want to make this biblical. I just don't think. Do I believe that there are forces out there that we can see? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But would I say that they're alien to our planet? No, because if it's kind of like bad analogy time. But if somebody's been in this country for years and they don't know that they're here, eventually you can call them alien or whatever you want to call them. They're no longer unidentified. They're here.
Okay.
So these life forms have been here. You can't say that they're alien because they've been here longer than the offspring or some of the offspring of the original. So they're no longer alien. They're endemic to the planet.
Okay.
But as far as when I say alien, I don't think anybody that was not created here, unless I do believe that there's a fallen things that we can't see. But anybody who has not what we call quote unquote fallen, or they're not susceptible to the decay of humankind, ain't nobody camping out here like that, unless they're on assignment. That's about it. On assignment.
Now let me come in right there, man. So now I believe in God, right? And most people that are super, super churchy, right, or religious, they say they don't believe in aliens and stuff like that, right? And then I also, you know, when I follow science, I would say that, you know, but just by science, there is a probability, right, of people viewing things in the sky and mistaking it and not knowing what it is. But one of my core philosophies in life is that human beings don't actually just straight up create something. We recreate stuff. So to somebody at some time saw something up in that sky, and maybe other stories or other people might make versions, like the government may, reverse engineer something, but I don't think they made the first engineering of it, as in like these humans, Homo sapien, this species, right? So bridging like all of those ideas together, I do believe that one, we ain't the only things on sentient, like I would say sentient, like trees are sentient, bro. But like the only life form that is at our level or higher, right? I believe that there are other beings that were created long before we were, that are like our older brothers, bigger brothers in creation, and they're more advanced than us. They have more intelligence, more capabilities. I also do believe that even based on the book, the Bible, if you believe in the Bible, this ain't even our first go around. Like we've already had calamities. It said everything that's about to be done has already been done before. So when we're talking about Atlantis and all these things, like even in the Bible, it says that creation has already happened and then crashed and then happened again and then crashed, and it's happened multiple times, right? So by any walk of life, to deny the existence of, or the possibility of the existence of these things, it just doesn't make cognitive sense. If you are a religious person, look, there's Enoch, and Enoch wasn't the only one, right? There was Enoch and Elijah, right? Both of them, they sound like alien abduction stories, right? So in those scenarios, you have to compensate for all of the things throughout history, and everybody can't be lying. Not everybody. Like one person might be lying, but everybody can't be lying.
You know, and
there's got to be something.
And I want people on the chat to look this up too. There is a story of even Columbus when he sailed the seas, that he saw something come out of the ocean.
Oh yeah, and go up to the sky.
And go into the sky. So these stories have been going on way before the government has been saying anything. Princess, looking pretty over there. What do you got to say? What you thinking, Princess? First of all, I would like to say Princess got all done up today for the show. She got all done up for the show. Let's go.
Okay, I'll let it ride. No, I would like to say that, you know, just looking at creation, right, and creativity in general. Have you ever created anything out of a vacuum? Have you ever? Just as an individual, you can't do it. Human beings do not create original things. They get ideas from here, from there, put it together. It becomes something else. We didn't conceive of aliens out of a vacuum. That's my strong belief. I also believe that God is incredibly creative. Do you know there are 29,000 versions of pink, the color pink? Yeah. 29,000 that we know of, that we can perceive. 29,000.
That's a lot of pink.
Pink. He is completely, ridiculously, arrogantly, overly creative. True. I do not believe he only made one version of humanoids, of anything. Look at how many of everything there is. Bro. So that's another thing I have to say. Another thing I have to say is I've had some experiences.
Yeah.
And I'll just leave that there.
Hey, look, I'm gonna share my experience.
Hold on, Kyle. We're gonna come back to the experiences. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's get to
I've seen things myself.
We
it's
gonna
not
get to
just like
Denisha.
looking
I got.
at videos.
Hold on. I don't know if my sister ready.
I've seen
go,
it myself.
Bo, wave if you
I've
can.
seen things
You
myself
can hear me.
that I know wasn't no man-made.
Bo, wave if you can hear me.
Ain't no way.
Okay, my sister down in the off stream. She's been trying to get in. All right, Denisha, go ahead, Denisha. Okay? So before you go, Denisha, I would like. Oh, didn't you, Bubba? I would like to state this though, Denisha. Right? There are billions of galaxies. You know this to be true. Yes or no? Yes or no? Nod your head to yes or no.
That's
there
correct.
are billions of galaxies.
Okay.
Within those galaxies, right? There are billions of planets, right? Yes or no?
I said yes.
Okay. So I want you all to realize is an alien life form does not have to be an actual humanoid. It can be a freaking worm on Mars. That's an alien life form. I just want to put that out there because you said there are no aliens. And so basically there's no other life in the billions of galaxies.
Okay, but that's what I believe. Like, I don't get it. That's what I believe. I don't understand why I have to affirm what somebody else believes.
Oh, so
me thinking that makes me egotistical. I need the map to make sense.
You're on that.
It just doesn't make sense.
No, I'm still saying because it's like I just can't have my own point of view. I can't believe.
No, you got your own point of view.
She can have her own point of view.
Listen, it does. It just doesn't make sense.
But that's for you. That's okay. The same way I can just say I'm an elephant.
It just don't make sense.
Men can get pregnant.
That was a good.
Tell me, men can get pregnant. What's next?
That was a good. Hey, those are good examples.
Can you bring Buddy on? Because I like Buddy's story that he told. Can you bring Buddy on and change the name?
Bring Buddy, man.
Buddy. We want Buddy.
Same point of view.
We want Buddy. We want Buddy.
Hey, but we want Buddy because Buddy is an actual human being in the military that saw stuff, man.
Yeah, we want Buddy.
I'm not even sure he can even. Buddy, can you even say this on record?
Oh.
And So what do y'all think about what Tim was saying about the ancient astronaut theory? What do y'all think about that? What do you think about the Anunnaki?
Let me answer this. I got you.
I got
something for this. Right?
What do you think about the Anunnaki coming down?
Yeah.
And genetically manipulating
the
current primates that were on the planet to create humans. What do you think about that?
I think that it is a version of the truth, right? It's a version of the truth, which is so perfectly deceptive that it hides the lie. So what I believe that the Anunnaki are the fallen angels. And the fallen angels would say, look, we made y'all. We this, we did that. We the ones who blah, 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 lying to people and telling whatever. And they slept with the daughters of Eve and made the Nephilim, which are the hybrids, but we all ain't them hybrids. Well, technically, I mean, most of us, even though if we're African, at some point in time, we've got some European blood and all the stuff like that. But there was actually a scientific study that showed that there was some kind of Neanderthal DNA, that's in everybody that's outside of Africa, except for the people that are in Africa and that never left from Africa. But just consider this possibility. That those beings that came down, the fallen angels came down and were worshipped at one point in time and were made, giants and all these weird creatures and these, what we call, like what we might call vampires or Pan, goat foot people, half foot fairies, the Fae, all of these things that human beings supposedly had created of just fairy tales. I believe that they are also like have parts of truth, those dwarfs and those leprechauns and these mini people that run, these little things that run, gnomes that run throughout Mexico or whatever, South America. I believe that all of those things are offshoots of those children that they made by that hybrid, them demons coming down and sleeping with our beautiful women, because who can blame them? Who could blame them? So, and I think they lied saying that they created us because they don't like it.
To piggyback that in that story, I mean, it is what it is. It's that because like I know it sounds crazy. Hell, I had it when I was listening to it. I was listening to it on the drive, man. I had my mouth open while I was listening to it also. So if you take your Anunnaki, your Samaritan creation story, You take that because that
mix
came
it with the
first.
Bible.
Yeah, that came first. And so then your Bible came somewhat after that. They kind of combined a few stories in there, and then that's what we have our Bible from today. I'm not trying to like do nothing with religion, but I just look at it for a creation story that's been told from from generation to generation. Finally got written down from the Samaritan version to the Egyptian Book of the Dead, Tibetan Book of the Dead, and then you have the Bible. And so then some of those books got left out of the Bible. One of those books that got left out of the Bible was Enoch's.
Enoch.
Enoch's the Watcher. Yeah. And so kind of picking back off what you said. So let me bring us back to the fallen angel. Okay. So with the Anunnaki, according to this story, there was they had set up base on Mars also. Yeah. So when they, after all that work, that's when they came like, hey, yo, Enil, and Inky, I think Inky was in that mix anyway.
Yeah.
But the fallen angels, so they got in their ships, they came like, yo, Inky, bro, we ain't finna do this no more, bro. Hey, look, we been mining this, and this, and we tired of it, bro. So look, you need to do something about this, or we finna fight about this. So after they came out with, after they did this whole, let's say, after they like, you know what, we got a solution for it. We're gonna modify this being, we're gonna take this primate here, give it some of our essence, and it's gonna make man. And so when old girl gave birth to it, she's like, hey, the whole man. And ironically, old boy that she gave birth to was Adam or something like that, first man. So perfect man. Anyway, so these things came down like, yo, man, okay, so we looking at the process. You got us some workers, so we ain't finna fight no more. But they look at these beautiful women that these offsprings produce, like, yo, women fine, bro. Let's go ahead and get them. So then combine that with Moses, not Moses' book, but Enoch's book. Enoch's either Watchers or Enoch's one of them books. Though Enoch named all these angels that fell from heaven, that started war, that taught men how to fight, that taught men war. And in one of the stories I was listening to today was that one of those angels taught men how to write, and God didn't like the fact that he taught men how to write.
Yep, because now you can write down lies.
But writing is writing. So
why you gotta say lies, bro?
That's not what we. So basically, I mean, think about it. If I'm the alien, if I'm doing this whole mining thing, I did not create y'all to write. I created y'all to mine this gold. What are we doing? If you think about it like that, so I'm sitting there looking at it, that's crazy, dude. So I mean that's picking off of what you're picking off on, and that just picking back off what you're saying. Like, these angels come down, they doing X, Y, and Z. Yeah.
Y'all go ahead and what are you listening? You were watching you listen to the Book of Enoch?
Oh
audio?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and check that out.
I found that on YouTube. I drive, so you know what I'm saying. I ain't got nothing else going on. You don't hear about every song you can hear on the radio. You don't hear about every sports debate you can hear. So like, it's like, let me hear something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is right there.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I want to interject. All right. If I'm a creator, why the heck would I need to go get people to go harvest gold? I can make it. I mean, if let's just listen to just listen to how clownish that sounds. You're limiting the ability of a being that can create.
No, he's not saying. Hold on.
I wouldn't. No, hold on. Just hear me out. I wouldn't need someone to do that. I have the ability to do that.
Okay.
All right. Now, one of the things I think people keep overlooking, and I know where but I want to say it's in the Genesis account where it talks about people take this text where it says the sons of God saw the daughters of men or something to that effect.
Yeah.
And they've taken it and stretched it out into what it means that aliens slept with human beings. That's not what it meant. All right. You got to realize that we don't like to accept this crap, but let's keep it a buck. If you follow the Bible, all right, people were having kids and incest occurred. There's no debate in that. Okay. We don't like to talk about it. The first thing people say, well, where did these people come from? Well,
I
they had
debate
sex.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you saying?
Wait a minute, that's not totally true, Drew.
How?
Because when Cain, it wasn't all incest. You're talking about Adam and Eve and incest, and they got babies, right?
No, I'm saying that they're offspring. It had to be because listen,
No.
if
Wait. When Cain, what happened when Cain killed Abel? He went off, right? What happened? He got married, right?
You do realize that Adam and Eve had other kids. See, this is y'all hearing the account.
No, that is not accurate.
You want to bet on it?
Hold on.
That's not in the Bible.
You want to bet on it?
That's not in. That's not in.
Hold on.
Pause. I'm muting everybody.
No, we're gonna do. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right.
Everybody get muted. Everybody get muted. Listen, I've been getting complaints that we ain't staying on the subject, so we gonna stay on the subject. We're not about to go to the Bible. I'm gonna let y'all go there when y'all talk about the alien stuff, but y'all not about to go through no lineages and all the other stuff. Stay on the damn topic, or you will be muted. All right. Who raise your hand? Y'all ready? Raise your hand. Who ready? All right, Tim, we're gonna come right back to you, and then come to Drew and Bubba Do. Oh, we're gonna go to Bubba Deuces because he's been quiet for a little minute. Go ahead.
We gotta hear Denisha too. I want to hear Denisha.
For what?
I don't think but
Colin, go ahead.
Out to say what he what we would want him to say, because confidentiality or stuff like that. And I wouldn't stand for him to say that. I would just say this though. There's enough things in the sky that people have seen. Somebody 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 might be crazy, but all 100 ain't crazy. And we've had thousands of accounts of actual like pilots who know what's up. Like they know, they're pilots. They're in the military. They fly and they see something doing something. They got reports where they don't know what they had. How is it doing that? It caught up to me. It stopped. It went back. It came back past me again, went up under me, and I turned right, turned left, and went all the way down while I'm flying this supersonic freaking jet that I can fly, but I can't even keep up with this thing. It's playing with us. It's like it's jokes. It's like it's jokes. And then all of a sudden, boom, it just disappears off. It's on the radar, then boom, it disappears off the radar. And that's where we talk about the interdimensional beings. And the possibility is that some of these things don't even necessarily come from outer space, but they come from adjacent.
There you go,
space.
Colin. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like they might be like, if we talk about God and the heavens and above and below the earth, these are dimensions. Like these are different dimensions. And these things can come in and out of our dimensions. Even in the Bible, it talks about like angels being right in front of a homie and he couldn't see him. And then boom, he comes there. Like the donkey was like, yo, I'm stopping. I'm not going after this dude. The donkey talked. So like we're talking about a being that can come and stand in front of you and stop you from seeing it. You know what I'm saying? That's an interdimensional being, right? So it's so much stuff going on. I just think for me personally, I think the majority of the ones that we encounter aren't angel aliens. You know what I'm saying? They're demonic aliens because them things are doing things that demons would do. They're abducting us. They're giving us sicknesses. They're wiping people's memory. They're doing all kind of crazy stuff, bro.
Okay. Hold on now.
I got something on that.
Go ahead, Bubba. Bubble.
So you said demonic. So can angels be aliens?
Yeah.
So it's not just a demonic thing. It's angels are aliens.
No. I mean, angels and demons are technically the same breed of being.
Exactly. Yes, sir. You're right.
You said Drew having a conniption down.
Like the only difference is one of them rock with the Most High, and the other one rebelling.
I said this because
breed.
All right, hold on. What I told y'all, I'm gonna let y'all touch it a little bit.
We're still talking about aliens.
I'm just saying the aliens.
I'm saying that because it's like you separate and you said they're demons. You said the aliens are demons. So
most of the ones that we interact with, yes, most of them.
Yeah, okay. But I was wondering if you think if that's a demon thing or is that like the angels that did?
Oh no. So angels have interacted with us at point in times, and then demons have interacted with us at point in times.
What's Drew saying? Drew, unmute yourself, man.
Mermaids are manatees. Mermaids are manatees, Trashy. There we go.
Dude, we can't hear you, man.
I think some mermaids are demons too, bit.
Sexually, no. But I do believe, and this is what I try to say in the beginning, when I mentioned the whole thing about fallen beings. If we're gonna say these angels, they can't leave here. The ones that fell, they can't leave here. Clearly banished to here. They can't interact. They can't interact with humankind, because if that was the case, trust me, they would have had a army. We watch Endgame, and something Colin, she touched on. I think I said this to Jamar the other day about some of the things that we've created for entertainment. You know, like we watch Avengers: The Endgame. A lot of that is playing off of what they would like to do. So if they could create, there would be no need for human beings. Their whole objective is to create suffering. And I'm not going to get into theology behind that. But just say this. If they could have done it, they would have done it. There would be no need for them to influence us. We would be a non-entity. All right. Because whoever created them stopped. Or correction, they did not endow them with the ability to create themselves.
Yeah.
They
would have done it already, man. They don't like it. Like, they don't like it.
Bubba, and then we're going. Denisha, you ready, Denisha? She's sticking to her 9 minutes. She is sticking to her 9 minutes.
By the way,
we just keep going in circles about the same thing, but
so you go. So
everything Frugal.
Wait. So you said okay. So you believe in angels? The angels are aliens. So you believe in aliens?
No, Bubba.
That don't make sense. You believe in angels? Angels
are you reading everything Frugal's comment, or are you speaking for me? Who are you?
No. Listen.
This
is what I'm saying. You believe in angels?
I'm really asking a question.
Wait. You believe in angels, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Denisha. Yes.
Okay. So anything that is not of the earth that's here that we know of, humans, is an alien. Anything that's otherworldly is an alien. Out of this world, they're an alien. So if you believe that angels are not from here, which they're not because they're angels, then they're alien to us, regardless of what they are.
You're referring to the comment, right?
No, she's talking to you.
I'm talking to you.
And that's why I'm telling him no, because he's telling me something that I believe, and I said no.
Oh, right.
You're trying to make something fact for me. That's not a fact for me.
Trashy TV says
it makes sense.
I don't understand. Like,
it doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
All right.
That's the definition of outwardly. That's the definition of alien.
So what Colin?
But angels are spiritual. You're talking about aliens that are demonic. I'm not talking about
no.
Those two things are
aliens,
not what I'm referring to.
Even if they're spiritual, they're still alien. It's still alien.
No.
It's still a being, right? It's still a being, right? Necessarily to you.
All right. So listen. I want to chat. There's a guy named I forget, his name is Lewis something. Look it up. He was the director of the AATIP, right? Yeah. And he's one of the people that's advocating for the government to actually release more information about, because he went and saw all the documentation about this thing. So now when he's talking about alien, this is exactly what he says. He says he doesn't even want to say they're from outer space. I'm piggybacking off what Colin said. He doesn't even want to go there. He said there's not enough evidence to support that. He does say that interdimensional beings may be more likely, just based on how the radars picked them up right here, and then a second later the radar picked up the craft 100 miles away, which is impossible with our current technology. Drew, hold on, what did she say? You're
like, okay, now what?
Where's Buddy? I want you. Okay. So hold on, y'all. I want y'all to understand. I want you to understand this, right? So Buddy was on off stream. So when we finish this, we stay off stream, right? So Buddy came on our last.
Somebody. We can't say it was Buddy.
Somebody that lives with Denisha came on, and he was telling us some stories, and they were super interesting. And now she's hiding him because she doesn't want him to be kidnapped by the government. So she's muted. She's muted. She's muted, man.
Okay,
let me ask for the people. He be wilding.
I got something for that though.
The Lakers
lost. Colin, answer this question, because this is what I'm curious to, C. Writer. I'm curious is, why do y'all keep trying to dimnify outer worldly thing. It's a demon. It's from up. It's a demon. There it is. It's a
Yes,
demon.
sir.
Guess what? It's a demon.
Aliens.
First
Have
of
they
all,
come to
it's not
save the
that,
day?
though.
No,
Wait.
they
What's he
come
say?
to
What's he
save the
say?
day.
It's
They're
not
villains.
Everything's a demon. Everything's a demon.
When I kind of go back, so I wasn't trying to bring it in as a as a spiritual thing. I'm just saying, okay,
No, she's talking about me. Not you, Tim.
no, I'm saying about I want to say Drew. Yeah, so like you was like how did it how can a creator need all these things if the creator is creating? I'm not looking at it as a form of creator. I'm looking at it as, okay, our planet is about to die. We need to go somewhere that's going to figure out something that's going to sustain our atmosphere so we can leave. I'm going back towards the Anunnaki right now. So that's their thing of coming to Earth. Hey, we scouted, we scanned, is gold on this planet. Let's harvest this gold, let's mine this gold so we could go ahead and save our planet. That's the story that I was creating. I'm not looking for it as a I'm not saying anything spiritual here. I'm just saying a physical being. Yeah, a physical being.
Can I interject?
Yeah.
Can I interject really quick?
Okay.
Do you know that there's gold on other planets based on our understanding between gold and diamonds?
So you got planets out there that rain diamonds. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so why was this? What I'm trying to say. Why would they waste their time coming here?
We don't know what the gold amount was 200,000 years ago here.
Drew, hold on. Because we are doing the same exact thing. The only difference is this. Let me.
We don't have the ability to create.
Hold on.
I'm not talking.
He's not talking about the ability to actually create
or leave.
All right, you muted because you don't want to listen.
Or leave.
You don't want to listen. You're getting muted. So listen. He's saying pretty much that it is a being similar to us. Now, remember, our planet is estimated to be 4 billion years old, right? We're on the outer part of the Milky Way galaxy. On the outer part of the Milky Way galaxy. You can look at this all up. Anything on the inner part of the Milky Way galaxy, that means they will have 5 billion, 6 billion. They could be 2 billion years older than our planet, right? You're saying, why would they come to Earth? Why not? Why are we going to Mars? Why are we trying to go to Mars and we know that there's nothing on Mars? Why do we try to go to the moon and the moon's a freaking rock? Why? Because people freaking explore. That's why. That's why, Drew. Oh, why can't they create gold? Because they're not gods. That's not what anybody's saying. They're not gods. They're just they're travelers. They're not gods. They say, hey, look, we want some gold. We're gonna find some people, and we've done the same thing. They went to Africa, found some Africans and made some slaves and said, come over here and pick some cotton for us over there. You're muted.
You're done right now.
Next, Collins, let's go.
All right, so
hey, you gotta be able to reply though. You gotta be able to reply. Let me reply, man.
All right. My apologies.
You know what? He does this all the time. Whenever I get him, he always does this. All right, so if we don't have the ability, clearly, the technology to navigate from Earth. We've just started. All right. So clearly, whoever is coming here, or if they were coming to explore, they have a way better technology.
Agreed.
Can we agree on that?
Agree on that.
With that being said, if based on what your guys are saying, they're superior to us intellectually, and they would have already gone to other planets. I'm trying to tell you, in our solar system alone, there are planets that have these resources. Whether it's 2,000 and the conditions. If based on what science has said, these planets have maintained these conditions.
Do they have people? Do they have humanoids on Jupiter?
Clarington,
I'm asking.
Do I know? Have I been there?
I'm asking. From what we know.
I'm telling you. I couldn't tell you, but I'm going to tell you this. They don't want to interact with us.
Do they have animals on Jupiter?
I can promise
you. Do they have animals on Mars? Do they have animals on Neptune?
Based on what we've seen, based on what we've seen, based on the rovers we've sent, no. But do I believe that it's possible?
So why not come to Earth that has water and animals and creatures and resources?
And we've not seen, right?
Next person.
We have not seen, right?
I'm getting you back for all that Golden State talk. Muted. Let's go.
All right, so that comment that Venetia said about the demonic thing, that was me that said that it was demonic, right?
Okay.
Right?
She said it earlier.
So Who said?
Nothing. Never mind. She let them be crazy. Never mind.
Oh, okay. So I said the demonic, and the reason why, there's two main reasons why I said the demonic. Number one, the Bible talks about them fallen angels coming down. That explains all the things of the aliens coming down and the big bones that we have and the weird creatures that we see. All of that is explained in the Bible, just as like these ancient pyramids that we see that are in the water, that are way below, like the idea that civilization has come up, being washed all the way out and then come up again and then and washed all the way out. So in the Bible, they do talk about aliens coming or demons coming down, right? And the same version of things, when people see things that these beings, like, yo, that's what it is. Like these beings can do all of this extra crazy crap because they're more advanced than us, right? That's what angels are. They're more advanced. They're interdimensional beings. They can do whatever. The reason why I say they're demonic is because of the things that they do. I judge a tree by its fruit. Now, these things ain't coming down and saying, hey, here's how you guys can all work in peace and harmony and love. And no, they coming and they have us working against each other. They come and they're causing cancers and all kind of crazy stuff when they dealing with people. They taking people's energy and they draining it and they doing weird stuff. Like when people have abduction stories, it ain't no fun. Hey, look, you did some good stuff.
That's a lie.
Like,
that's not true. Olive, that's not true. That's not true.
It's always something negative. I mean, there might be. Look,
what are you saying right now?
That's
like
not
what
true.
You talking about the Pleiadians?
Colin, that's not true. That's not true.
Stories. We don't know if any of this stuff is true.
I'm just saying. I know we don't know.
Yes, you don't know if any of it is true.
Look, I'm not saying
you believe in angels. You believe in aliens.
Huh?
You going after Denisha?
Wait, hold on.
You believe in angels. You believe in aliens. Stop it.
Bring that back up, Jamare. I didn't get to read that. What was that?
How do you know aliens haven't caused innovations?
Look, I believe they have caused innovations. I believe they have caused innovations, like what you call it? What's it called? Gunpowder. You know,
but Collins,
things that kill people, things that harm people.
Stop. Okay.
I think they created all.
All right, you just want to dimnify all aliens. You want to dimnify all aliens, Collins.
Go
ahead, and I'm gonna ask Collins something.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying.
Collins, go ahead.
Come on, man. Go ahead, man.
You made me forget. Too late. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, he's acting like there's even just one set of aliens, one human alien race. Like, if there's aliens, there's probably a whole bunch of different aliens. I don't know. Who knows?
I'm gonna ask Collins this. Collins, are human beings, and Collins, I don't do what you're gonna do when I ask you this question. Please don't do what you're gonna do. Are human beings demons?
No.
Okay. Do we harm animals? Do we not sacrifice? See, y'all done made me lose my doggone point. Oh, do we kidnap animals? Do we dissect animals? Do we stick things up animals' booties? Right?
Yep.
Do we practice our medicine on these animals? Do we give animals radiation to see what it's going to do to them?
Absolutely.
So, but you said we're not demons for doing all those things.
No.
But they are.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Next question. Denisha, what's up?
Kind of crazy, man.
You know, just your presence alone, your face alone is making this a great pod. Like,
I just don't understand the line of questions. Like, what were you even asking him? What?
Okay, so I was asking that question because he said he's
trying to establish whether demons are just like us, and if we are, if we are doing what they're doing, then obviously they are the same as us.
But did you see that we're exploring? So I don't understand how the reference you made about animals.
Hold on. So
I'm trying to explain to you the line of question, the reason why he said that.
No, yes, I heard what he was saying. I'm just don't understand how that fits in this argument.
And I'm explaining how it fits. All right. So how it fits is if by our definition of what is demonic, we are practicing those same things and we are not demonic, then by association, those beings would not be demonic as well. You get that?
It's only Denisha. It was
Oh
only.
no, I get what
First
Denisha's
of all,
talking about.
Collins knows exactly what I was doing. That's why I told
Yes.
Collins not to be kind. He knew exactly what I was doing.
Yeah.
He's being
Not talking about a spiritual demon. They're talking about
I'm
like
not talking about. I'm just simply saying. Collins alluded to that
definition of
the
it.
aliens are demons, and he said because they do this, that.
Yes.
And
Right.
I'm like, human beings do the same exact thing. So are we demons?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
do you get that? Do you get the line of questioning? Do you understand?
I get the line
association?
of questioning.
Wait, Collins,
She's
you
trying
gotta,
to come from. She's trying to come from me, but she can't. You can't come from me. You
Bro, I
can't
got you,
do it.
Jamare. I got you, bro. I
Can't
got you.
do it. Go ahead, Bubba.
Okay.
First of all, Collins, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Because he's co-signing what you're saying.
No, first of all, I was
I'm
coming
actually
at
going
Collins.
against. I'm going.
I was
Like-
going against him. He knew what I was doing.
co-signing.
Yeah.
So there you go. You can't agree or you co-signing. And
Okay.
Yeah. Like
I'm just
I'm
asking.
saying-
Just asking the
I'm
question
just
here.
saying his line of
That
questioning.
was no question. That was a statement.
Okay.
But there are some inventors and creators who have had some out of this world ideas that has transferred our world. I wonder, Yeah, I mean,
there were. Go ahead, Collins.
atom bomb. What I'm saying is the majority. Like there might be like when you're talking about Prometheus giving man fire and all that stuff like that, right? We have that story in the Greek mythology, right, where he was punished for giving man fire, and he was like, "Yo, why would Zeus or God punish someone for giving us something that's really good?" But it's like when you think about human beings, humanity, and what we do with technology, we don't make life better with technology. We screw it up. So the idea of mankind learning magic, learning the ability to manipulate the elements and things like that. Well, what do we do with it? It's like giving a child a gun. Like, if you're responsible, you're not going to give that child a gun because that child is most likely going to harm itself. But the angels will do some of those things, or some of those aliens will do those things, knowing damn well that it's going to cause us corruption, even though they know better.
Collins.
So that's why I say that they're.
So you're going to sit there and say, Collins, that all technology is bad, Collins?
No, not all technology, man. But I'm just saying the divine inspiration can come from, positive or negative. And those inspirations like that creates the negative thing, right? That feeds a negative thing like beautification. Like in the book of Enoch, it talks about like, women were taught beautification by these angels, these fallen angels. Now we see the effects of it. Now, is makeup in and of itself evil? No. But makeup has like crushed the idea of the self and the self perspective and created a lot of this body dysmorphia and all of these things down the line and lies and deception and stuff like that. So I'm just saying judge by its fruit, homie. So
yeah, I get you. Hold on. Because Denisha is like, as you're talking, she just, I don't know what she over here doing. Denisha, what's up?
What's up?
Nothing. I'm just reading the comments.
Princess, can you tell us your story in about 45 seconds?
Yes.
Let's go.
I was 17. I saw some green flashing lights outside my window, 3 a.m. And it was like an emergency vehicle type of light flashing, so different shades of green. At 3 a.m, doesn't make sense. I felt a very strong impulse to go outside and actually go outside. I went to the front of my house where there was double paned windows outside of the double doors. And I saw the lights really, really bright. And I felt more than ever so strong, this pull to go outside. But the ancestors in me, the black in me, I wouldn't allow it. Don't open the door! Don't do it. So I didn't. But I believe that was some kind of
being or something, machine or something.
Hey, I always trust women's intuition over everything.
Yeah, and there was another time I'll make it even shorter. That she was actually at a movie theater. She went and saw The Passions of the Christ. She went outside of that thing. She saw there was a couple nuns that were hanging out outside, right? So as she walked by, she looked at him like smiling at him like, hey, what's up? And these motherfuckers had straight black eyes, like black eyes.
That's happened to me a couple times.
Straight black eyes.
I've walked UCLA campus, movie theaters, these black-eyed humanoid people, but straight black eyed. Just look at me, and there's energy behind it. Not just their eyes aren't just dark. There's just this heavy negative energy and I've seen that a few times in my life. So
you might be like some Sixth Sense type stuff over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. Hey, it's possible.
First of all,
I think we interact with these interdimensional beings more than we realize. That that Daffy Duck or Donald Duck or whatever, when they got the angel on one shoulder and the demon on the other shoulder, and they whispering, telling them what to do. We experience that every single day. That's why I think that the energies, you know, that some of them can manifest, you know, vocally. Some of them can manifest just like a thought process. You just thinking something or a feeling. I mean, everybody done got that crazy feeling in their life, man.
And that's just in this dimension. So my other experiences have been in interdimensional dreams and lucid dreams. I've been asked to be.
Hold on, Princess. That's a whole other topic. We're gonna have to get on.
I'm just gonna tell you though. I've been asked to be part of the Intergalactic Federation. Look it up.
Hey,
look it up.
All right,
and that's the thing.
You should have went. Let's go. Get that.
I wouldn't go.
Let's go. Y'all up here playing.
I'm not scared.
Let me get invited. I'm gone. First of all, let's give a shout out to my guy Tim over here, man. Come on, man. He popped in from the group, man. My man laying down, chilling, enjoying this good talk. Hey, okay, so I'm gonna give it to Bubba Deuce, and then we're gonna end with tomorrow. Tomorrow, that movie is dropping by Jordan Peele. Nope.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna see some black people.
We're gonna
not listen to the black in them. And
I'm
probably
what, Bubba?
But by what Princess said, I'm still shocked by that. I'm
By
so
the
shocked.
black.
No, the Intergalactic Federation. I'm shocked by that. I never heard that before.
Oh no, you can check it out. They got like Pleiadians. There's so many different variations of these aliens.
That's one of the things that they was talking about, like in a chat with the guy I was listening to, and he was saying that, you know, it's like, I know he said it's might go side crazy, but you don't think Star Wars just became Star Wars,
bro? That's for real.
It's like you got to look at it like this planet basically was like a refugee planet.
Where are we? Where are we? Man, boy, y'all making me feel like I'm in a
picture.
C Rider, we gonna mute you. I want evidence. I sleep right next to you.
Evidence of a
you didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me none of that. You're muted.
Hey, but just for the people that are out there,
I support her, dog. I believe her over you, dog.
No, but you know, real talk, I do want to talk about just real quick about the importance of this film. Just the importance and Princess, because they in the Hollywood area. And I think Princess could really relate to this. Just the fact that we do have a black creator creating something that's, you know, out of galactic, and it's science fiction, which is a lot of we're not producing those type of films. So that's why we got to give that man that flowers for producing those type of films, because again, one of the things, you go check this out on the Breakfast Club. It was what's your girl name from Living Single that played Maxine Shaw? Alexander.
I saw her yesterday. I literally were just
Erica Alexander.
Boom, yeah. Erica Alexander. So she said real quick, she said that she was approaching some producers and the executive producer about a film or that she wanted to produce, and it was like science fiction, fantasy, whatever. And she said the producer said that it wouldn't work because black people can't see the future and they're not interested in those type of things. Go look at it. It was on the Breakfast Club. Oh, yeah. And so this is you know, this is why it's important to have these type of discussions about space, to have these type of discussions about aliens and what we can believe and see, because they're talking about it. All these things are going on. They're having freaking congressional meetings about it,
right?
And we're completely oblivious to what's really going on about outer space, right? Yeah. And historically, African people are the first people to map out the stars. This is the absolute fact. And so we got to get back Hold on. What is he?
He said it's fact. He said it's fact.
Oh, okay.
You can't read lips. Come on, man.
Nah, he's doing like
I thought it was a new breed. I thought it was a new breed.
Listen, I'm used to Andrew coming for me. That's why I came for him all night.
You gotta be able to tap in, bro. Come on, man.
So
he said, that's fact. That's fact.
Tomorrow, who's watching that film? Who's watching it? Because I want to do a review on the film. I want to do it.
When you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it on the Saturday or what?
Let's give some time to watch the film. Let's do it on. Denise, you gonna watch the film?
Probably not.
I want that bit to come on F movies, man. I'm a bootleg it.
No, you going to the film. Princess, please take him to the movies.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag him.
I know Bubba Doozle's gonna watch it. Tim, you gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'm planning on it, bro.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we'll talk about it in the Facebook group. If everybody watched it, then we'll come back on and do a review about the film. How's that?
All right. That means Denisha has to watch it, and she got to bring Buddy and the Munchkin.
Man, I miss Buddy, man. I really do. I really do. I really miss Buddy. We had a great conversation.
Oh, hey, before we fully sign out, though, I wanted to say my experience. I saw 7 UFOs outside of my house. They were translucent. They moved like jellyfish.
I should have included the sauce.
Hey, they straight up.
What happened? What did he say?
They floated across. There was 7 of them, and after that, a freaking what do you call them? Dang it, man! The helicopters, the military helicopters that take off straight up, and then they can go like this and then go straight. One of those things took off after it, like 2 minutes later. So I could tell you straight up, like I've seen some stuff, and it wasn't our government because our government was chasing it, like trying to get it.
Hold on. First of all, Buddy, what's up, man?
Yo, Buddy in the house.
What it do, buddy? What it do?
Yo, what's good, everybody?
Buddy? You've been hearing us the whole night. Why you hiding from us, man?
Nah, I wasn't hiding, man. Had a long day.
All right. I appreciate. I can respect that. You living good?
Of course, yeah.
Can we have you on next time, buddy? We won't talk about aliens.
Yeah, I'm with it.
All right. What did C. Ryder say? I want to know which government didn't hide everything. Hey, who is it? Orson Welles? Orson Welles, right? He's that writer, right? Now remember he did that thing back on the radio where he said that aliens were coming and people really took that seriously.
Yeah.
And they started panicking. C. Ryder, that's why they don't do it, because people are stupid. Let's go.
Did y'all watch the Did y'all watch that congressional hearing with the guys talking about trying to open up more information dealing with the aliens? But it was a Congress hearing, maybe a congressional hearing, probably about maybe a month ago.
Yep, in May. Yep.
Yeah. And so like the thing, I posted it, and I said basically it was more evasive, but the one question answer that got me was a man said, has there been anything that y'all guys seen that we have used to our benefit that y'all seen from these UFOs? And my man said, we can't confirm or deny that right now. That's for the second session.
Hey, and then they went behind closed doors for 90 minutes and discussed in the public.
Bruh.
That one right there was wild, man.
Bruh.
That what got me.
And y'all should know about Project Blue Book. That was back in 2001 when they released all of this information.
And I say that
and didn't tell nobody about it though.
And Collins, what you're saying is true. Think about this. Think about what they did to all the ufologists that had these experiences, and they made them sound crazy.
Right.
And now look what's coming out.
Right.
Now we got to go back in the archive, and we gotta revisit Roswell. Yeah. We got to revisit all these things that transpired, and
they said these people crazy. Don't listen to them. And now they telling us. Hey, I hope y'all good with God. Y'all ain't, because we in the end times, homie.
There's definitely aliens in the hood.
Hey, yes, girl said, hey, I believe it too. I believe it. Listen, not even a joke. I believe it.
All right. First of all, I want to ask the chat: did we stay on topic today? Did I keep it? Keep it on topic? I was a little more aggressive. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hey, but that's good though. That's good.
But they all know it's all out of love. I love everybody on this panel. All right. Did I keep it on topic?
I hope we did.
I think we did.
I hope we did.
I think we did that. Next one is on Tuesday. We don't know if we're going to be talking about the movie Nope on Tuesday, but we're definitely going to be talking about something on Tuesday. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Everybody that's in the chat, if you're in there, you better like, man. We're trying to do something big over here.
It's just
if you really want to know, look at my boy Buddy typing over there. If you really want to know, fill out.
Freedom of Information Act request. Yeah, speculation and fairy tales don't do anything. Okay. Freedom of Information.
All right.
Yeah. There's a website that you can go to that actually you have the declassified information all over the place. I forgot what it was.
We're gonna continue to dive deep. This is part 1. We're gonna have 1,000.
Hey, we gotta hit more.
1,000 sessions.
Because then we gotta get into eject. Now that we know, regardless of Denisha, now that we know that these aliens are here, what are they
doing? You are an alien. You're an alien.
Hey, I am though. I know I ain't from here.
I believe it.
From here.
Again,
Jesus said, "I'm an alien in this earth, bitch." Hey,
no,
enough
with the biblical references.
Hey,
you don't believe the Bible.
We see your head shaking. We see your head shaking. That's all we do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it short and sweet. I appreciate everybody for coming on today. We had fun as usual. Hey, let's look out. This is what I want everybody to do that's on the panel. If you could find somebody, because there's a bunch of Facebook groups out there, let's find a ufologist who can really break this stuff down to us and get him on the panel so he can tell us some real good stuff. That's what we're going to do. That's our mission for this week. All right? That makes me so mad. All right. Hey, and everything Frugal, she said she missed us. She wanted to be on. She has crappy internet. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, she just wasn't here. That's my sis. I love her. We couldn't get her on. Get better internet, sis. Get better internet. That's all I can say. Thanks, Steve Ryder. She said, thank you, buddy. But thanks, C. Ryder, because she is the one that's always keeping my viewership up. She keeps posting in all these different groups and people that she knows, and that's why the viewership is what it is. And that's my chat is up because she's out here working hard. I need y'all to work just as hard as my wife is working. I appreciate you, and we're signing out.
Yeah.